God, I'm so excited to bring her up. She's a former adult film star, and she's a super funny comic you see her all over the city and at all the major clubs. Guys, give it up for Alia Janine!
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Give it up for Mike and Jack for this awesome show. Yeah, podcast comedy show. That's good. So, as they said, my name is Alia Janine, and I do happen to be a former porn star. Which one's Dave? Are you Dave? Dave? You guys look a little confused. This is what we look like when we're not covered in cum? No, it's crazy. We kind of look like real people. Although I do realize that I don't look like your typical porn star, like a Lisa Ann or like a Jenna Jameson, or maybe a less cracked out Jenna Jameson. She's a little rough these days. I look more like one of those teachers that would sexually assault one of her students. Total registered sex offender vibe. I don't get it. I mean, I would never do that, obviously, because that's fucking disgusting. Teaching? No, I'm not for that. I mean, I played a teacher in many pornos, but that was fake teaching, so it totally doesn't count. It doesn't. So I've been retired from porn for almost 2 years now, and it's been interesting because I still have to tell people, kind of like a registered sex offender has to tell people. I mean, considering when you Google me, but please don't do that now. That would be really awkward. Your face would be glowing. Everyone would know. This is not the library. But when you do, because some of you will find pictures where you can literally see inside of me. So it's not like it's something I could actually hide. Not that I would really want to anyways. I'm not ashamed or embarrassed by my porn career at all. I had a very good experience in porn. It was a lot of fun. For me, you see, I'm a very adventurous person, a little but at the same time, I'm also a little weird and skittish. Like, I know a lot of people have different thoughts and opinions about why or how someone gets into porn, and a lot of it has to do with how someone was raised, their childhood, and stuff like that. You see, for me, it's like my parents fucked me up just enough to make me want to do some pretty outrageous things, like porn, but not really enough to have a memorable career. And they basically fucked up fucking me up. It's like I was humping my Ken doll by the time I was 4. You'd think they would have seen the signs. And that's actually really quite normal. You can look it up. It's signs. And I'm 36 now. I didn't get into porn until I was 30, so it's not like I was actually trying to get back at mommy and daddy for anything. It was actually an ex-boyfriend. I am super fun to date, you guys. It's true. Or maybe that could be debatable, actually. I don't know. But I'll give you like a little backstory about me, like how I got into porn, like, because I am a little weird. How do I say this? Like, when I was a stripper, because that's a natural progression of things. So when I was a stripper, like, I used to love dancing around naked. I thought that was fucking amazing. But I really despised having to deal with the customers. Like, don't get me wrong, I love attention, obviously. But it's like I didn't really need that kind of attention, like my daddy loves me. I know, it's weird to some of you, but it's true. So sometimes, like, dudes would, like, be looking at me weird or, like, try to talk to me. I would envision myself, like, wanting to gouge out their eyeballs or, like, throat punching them. Those are not good customer service skills to have for the industry. If a dude ever, like, tried to touch me, which is, it's not a good thing to do that, because I will literally pound your face in until someone rips me off of you. I'm actually more embarrassed by some of the security tapes of me out there beating up dudes than any of the pornos I've ever done. And I've done Japanese rape fetish scenes. I said it was weird, right? Okay. So when I started porn, not doing Japanese rape fetish scenes, you have to condition yourself up to those. It's baby steps. But when I started doing porn again, like, I loved fucking and being on film. That was awesome, right? But like my personality didn't really fit in with the rest. Like dealing with some of the fans. Like some of them are awesome, very cool, but some of them are. Oh, how do I explain this? Like, there's some dude still to this day that will tweet me pictures of myself to me. Like, I'm gonna send you a picture of you so you don't forget that you. That's unnecessary. I have one dude, okay, no one's eating anymore. Okay, so I have one dude who assumes that I brush my teeth with loads of cum, and that's why my teeth are so white. I mean, gargling and blowing bubbles is one thing, right, ladies? You're not doing it right, you're not blowing bubbles. I just don't see that as being very good dental hygiene, like, at all. I came up with a hypothetical conclusion that if I were to cure cancer, I said hypothetical. But if I were to cure cancer, some dude would be like, I wonder what stem cells she fucked to cure cancer. That's the mentality of some of these people. There is an entire forum thread on the internet that is dedicated to my back tattoo because some people think it's a sticker that I reapply every day. I'm not really sure how to deal with that without wanting to throw punch somebody. Plus this on HGTV is fucking terrifying. Oh my god. HGTV is not pleasant to anyone. I look like a cock-eating possessed meth addict. And I've never even been possessed before. So that's really weird. Like, I figured out that I'm just way better off being a slut. I am, that's cool. Speaking of sluts, there's also a huge stigma with being a porn star. There's like a lot of people that want to assume that I was a whore because I was in porn. And they're probably right, but I was thinking about it. If a whore could marry someone like Jesus, it's on Netflix, you guys. If a whore could marry someone like Jesus, there's some hope for me, right? A little bit, at least. I mean, I don't actually believe in Jesus because I went to Catholic school, but I was also a cheerleader if there's any parents that are checking off stereotypes. But I do or try to do comedy now, and it's been great. It's actually been a very easy transition for me because like strippers and porn stars have a shitload in common with comedians. A lot of people don't know that, but I'm obviously going to tell you about it. I mean, besides the obvious things like stages and lights and holes, that counts. There's also addictions, alcoholism, mommy and daddy issues, the need for attention and admiration from total and complete strangers. So I actually really haven't gone all that far. I actually just wear a bra more now. And trust me, that's for safety purposes. This place doesn't have that kind of insurance. I've been getting a lot of great advice and stuff like that. One of my friends was, they're like, Alia, you gotta find, it was this guy that I was saying, it's like, Alia, you gotta find your voice. You know, it's a comic, like, actor thing, finding your voice. And I'm like, dude, it'd be a lot easier to find my voice if your cock wasn't down my throat. I'm just saying, that would help a little bit. It's hard to do that. Although I am still trying to like figure out like what's actually more self-deprecating, you know, getting paid to get huge loads to come on my face, or talking to a room full of strangers about getting paid. I'm still actually kind of up in the air about that. I'm not really sure about that. This is actually like the most time I've gotten in quite some time. I've normally set like on 8 minutes, so I'm so used to saying everything so fast, and now I get to tell you guys something like a little more, but we can still talk about vaginas. We were talking about them before. I went to but this is an unpleasant story. So I had to go to the emergency room for kidney stones yesterday. Right? Have you guys heard this? And one of my guy friends, this is a special man. He's like, why did they hurt for girls? Like your hole's way bigger than a dude's. what a vagina is? I'm like, how many holes does a woman have down there? Let's start that out. He's like, well, you guys got 2. And I'm like, holy fucking fuck. Are you serious? Right? I'm like, okay, so we're going to go back to front, which is not the way to wipe, everybody. So if we go back to front, we got the asshole, right? That's 1, right? And then we go a little bit further, and then we got the vagina hole. That's where babies come out of. That's where you stick your penis. And then you go up just a little bit further, and then there's this tiny little thing, and that's called the urethra. That's where our pee comes out of, you moron. It's the same fucking size as a little wee hole. Fucktard. Like, you're all up in I love vaginas. You don't even know what a fucking vagina is. Alright, you guys, that's all I'm going to say.
One more time for Alia Janine, guys! She was hilarious, that was awesome. She took all my material, getting huge loads of cum on my face. That was awesome. You guys have a great time tonight?